All right, so once you have entered in your data for your neighborhood that you want to start providing value to, this is how you're going to find all of them within your CRM. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the pinwheel that says Smart CRM. Now, when we put these in, we added the hashtag of your neighborhood. So you go to filter. Mine's going to take a little bit. And over here, it shows like how you can filter all your contacts by different things. If you were looking for people who had closed and you actually create, like you change their status to a closed, you could look at them this way. The way that I like to filter people is by their hashtag. So you go to contact details. You'll notice in here, you can also look for people for, say, agents. So that's a great way to find all the agents that you've had on cross sales. If you want to invite them to like an industry night, or if you want to invite them to a class that Chris or I are teaching, just to kind of like show, hey, this is the value that we bring. So to find the hashtags, you'll go to hashtags and then type in your neighborhood. Now remember, a hashtag has no spaces. Do not add the pound sign. So if your neighborhood was Sun Groves, when I type it in, it shows all the hashtags that I have in my system that have Sun Groves. So all of the people that you put in your neighborhood, if you should have it on there. So Marky, are you doing as I do, or are you just watching?
I'm just watching.
Okay. All right. Audrey, are you doing the same thing?
Just watching.
All right. So, okay. I just didn't want to go too fast. All right. So you click your hashtag and then you hit apply filters. And what it's going to do is everyone who's in that hashtag is going to come up. Okay. So every single person in your CRM that has the hashtag, well, hang on. Oh, it's because I don't have anyone in that hashtag. Okay, we're gonna do it a different way. Because this is my CRM and not Chris's. Okay, so I'm gonna hit apply filters. So now everyone who's associated with that hashtag I have right here, okay? So why would that be important? Well, we want to provide value to all of our neighbors, okay? We wanna let them know what's going on in the market. We want to let them know what is for sale in their neighborhood. We want to let them know what just sold or what's being listed, what's new to the market. So how do you do that? Okay. The first thing you do is we want to be able to email to these people. Okay. If we have their phone numbers, which some of them you have phone numbers, most of them I think it's just email from Anna. Once you have them selected, if you click this little box right here before first name, what it's going to do is it's going to automatically highlight, but pay close attention. It only highlights the people on this first page. Okay. So when I go down here, I see that there's 112 people. There's no other page. This is one of one. So if I click this, I'm going to be able to email all of them right now. Okay. So I'm gonna go back up to the top. All right, so you see that there's some different actions that you could do. You could send a mass text, and the text could be something as simple as, hey, and I'm gonna show you how to do it. Okay, so in this little message where it says message, you could just say, hi, whoops, probably wanna do capital. You're gonna click shift and the bracket key, and it comes up their first name. So the reason you want to do that is because you want the text message to look like it was made specifically for them, that they're not a part of some group text, and this is not a group text. Okay, so it's not like they're going to see everybody. Just say hi and then their name, and then say, my name is Marty. I am one of your neighbors. And a professional real estate agent.
Now, Jackie, when you say text, is that on the phone or is that an email text?
It's going to text their phone.
Okay.
Okay. So just
And
gonna say,
what if they're on a do not call list?
well, we're not calling them, we're texting them.
Okay. so
And,
that-
and we're gonna give them directions on how to opt out.
Okay.
Okay, so hi, Bob. My name is Marty. I'm one of your neighbors and a professional real estate agent. I'm really excited to share some value with you about the market in our neighborhood. If you don't want this information, please reply. Stop. Be removed. Okay. Then you're gonna put your name. Okay. All right. And you're probably gonna want to put your first and your last name. Okay. All right. So this is a text message, okay, that you're gonna send to every single person that you have their information for in your neighborhood. Okay. What you've done is all you've said is you've introduced yourself and you've told them what to expect. Okay. You've also given them a way to opt out. And when they reply, stop, the system automatically unsubscribes them to any text message. Okay. So this is step one. Okay. Step two, I'm going to hit cancel because these are not people in my neighborhood and I do not want to send this. Okay. But if I wanted to send it, all I do is I hit send. Okay. All right. I'm going to hit cancel. Are you sure you want to cancel? Yes, I want to cancel. All right. The other thing that you can send them is a mass email. So most of the people in our neighborhood, we have their email addresses. So same thing, you click that little box right next to first name, that selects all of them. Again, go all the way down to the bottom. And then over here where it says how many rows, it'll default to fewer. I just put 250 and then I go down there just to make sure I've got them all. And there's not a second page because if there was a second page, then I would have to do this twice. So I would have to do this for this first page, then click the next page and then copy those and then send it to those people. Okay. So if I want to send an email, it looks a little bit different. Okay. So the template, ignore that. Okay. Because we're making a custom email to these people. And then for the subject, just say your neighborhood realtor. Okay. That's the subject. Oh, not you, your. Okay. When you get down here in the email spot, this is where you're going to, you have to do a little bit of coding, but it's not hard. Okay. So before I just wrote hi and then I hit the shift bracket key. This one's different. So I'm going to hit hi and then see where this little sunshine is. You click that arrow, go to lead, first name, and now it comes up. So it doesn't have the shortcut like it does on the text. All right, so you're going to say, hi, Bob. It's Marty again. I have included a market report for our neighborhood. Hope you find this information valuable. If you would like to unsubscribe, click the unsubscribe button below. Now, if I arrow down, it says, do I want to include a signature? If you have not created your signature on your profile, then you're going to want to do that first. And it's super easy. I can show you how to do it. Okay. All right. But let's say that we've got a signature, then this is what we're going to do. Okay. Now, notice I don't have anything included in here. Okay. I have absolutely nothing. Now, what I want to do is I want to include a market report. So if you remember, a market report is a type of squeeze page. Yes. Okay. Now, the reason why we do squeeze pages is because we want to squeeze information out of them. But guess what? We have already got their information. I don't need to squeeze any information. Okay. And a market report is not going to squeeze their information per se. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit well, actually, I'm going to highlight all of this and copy it. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work, but anyhow. Okay, so I'm gonna hit cancel. All right, so I've sent them the one text message, just letting them know, hey, I'm your realtor. I'm in the neighborhood. I'm gonna email you some information. If you don't want it, just let me know. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to lead engine, squeeze page. I'm gonna do a market report. Where it says area, I'm actually gonna put in the neighborhood's name. Okay. So our neighborhood is Sun Groves. Notice right here, it says neighborhood Sun Groves. But also here it says parcel 11, parcel 12, parcel, no, I want the whole dang neighborhood. Okay. So I click that. I don't have to do this. On my hashtag, I'm going to say market report Sun Groves. The reason why I'm doing that is because I already have these people in my database. But now if they actually click and they register, now I know that they were from my neighborhood. No, they were from my neighborhood and they clicked on the market report. Okay. All right. So I'm going to choose that as my hashtag. And remember, don't put the hashtag button on there. Go away thing. Okay. Because it automatically put it on there for you. All right. Click this short link. I'm going to generate it. Now, before I send this to anyone, I want to know what it looks like to make sure it's not crap. Because I don't want to just tell everybody that I'm the neighborhood expert. And now I just send them crap. Okay. So it says that there are currently 2 houses for sale. That's going down. Okay. We've seen a decrease. There's 1 that's new to the market. There were 33 that are off market. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means they've sold, right? Or they decided not to sell. They were expired, whatever. Average days on the market, about 20 days. Average price, 612,000. Now, if I'm someone who doesn't know what the average price that's selling in my neighborhood, and I bought my house back in 2017 for 360, and now I see 612, what does that do? Honey, do you think we should sell our house? Because this is what it could be for. Okay.
Hey, Jackie, I
Yep.
just didn't see how you got to that market report.
Oh, so from the Kvcore, when I hit generate link, I just copied this and then I just put it up here in the search bar.
Okay.
So this is what it looks like. So this is the link. So a squeeze page is a link that's going to squeeze information. So it's going to tell them all of this stuff. Okay. Now down here, it's going to show, okay, these are some of the recent solds. These are the recent listings. These are the 2 that just went up. These are the 2 that recently sold. So it kind of lets them know what they look like. This was the most expensive house that sold. Here were the most popular. When they say, why were they popular? They had the most eyes on them. I don't know. I don't know what the hell most popular. I don't know. They had the most followers. So down here, you see that my picture's here and my phone number's here. Okay. The only way that that will show up is if you put it on your profile. Okay. So we have this squeeze page that we've made. Now, what do I do with it? So I'm going to copy this. Okay. I'm going to go back over to my marketing. Oh, I'm going to go back to my CRM. I'm going to filter my people. Wait for it to pop up and then click on it. Apply that filter. I'm going to click all of these people, and I've already made sure that there's only 1 page. I'm going to send a mass email. Okay. My mass email is hi. Whoops. Hi, Bob. Marty again. Included in this email is a market report for Sun Groves. Now, obviously, you're not going to put Sun Groves, right? Because that's not the name of your neighborhood. So, hey, it's Marty again. Included in this email is a market report of Sun Groves. As you can see, there is a ton of information in this report. If you have any questions, let me know. If you would like to know your home's value, I can also provide that for you. Okay, so that's it. Now, see where it has this little chain link? That means link. Okay, so the URL is where you're going to paste that shortened link that we just made from that squeeze page. That's the reason why I copied it. Where it says text to display, I'm going to write Sun Groves market report, and then I'm going to hit save, and look, now it's a link. Okay, so they're going to get this email from me. I'm giving them some information. I'm also letting them know, hey, and this is the other stuff I can give you. Okay, now I'm going to put on here, if you would like to unsubscribe to these emails, please click unsubscribe below. Okay. Now the unsubscribe button is already there, but if you want to add it, you click this little sun. Click this and go down to where it says unsubscribe URL. And then it's going to make sure that there's an unsubscribe button on there. There should be an unsubscribe button on all of our emails, but in the event that it doesn't pop up, and since we're telling them all they have to do is hit the unsubscribe button below, it's nice to go ahead and put it on there. Okay. All right. So those are two things right away that you want to give to your farm. One, a text introducing yourself, saying, hey, if you don't want this information, just hit stop. Now it's going to say that there's like so many people out of so many people that have unsubscribed. They haven't unsubscribed. Those are just people that Anna did not have a phone number for. Okay. So don't worry about that. Now on your phone right now, since everybody has a smartphone, go to the App Store, type in Kvcore Mobile.
Hold on, Bobby, I'm on call.
And you may already have it on your phone, and that's okay. So Kvcore Mobile is a free app, but what it does is anyone who texts your smart number, it goes into this on your phone. So if you're not at your computer, you can text them back, because you're not going to be able to text them like you and I text each other. Okay. It has to go through the app because it's through your smart number, not through your actual personal phone number. Some people say that what they do on their initial text, they say, I'm texting this from my business number. Here's my personal number. But I'm like, why? We're not drug dealers. Why do you have two phone numbers that people can, like, that's stupid. Don't do that. No.
So I got, is it just the Kvcore productivity? Is that the one you want?
Yes, that's it. Yep.
Turn the volume way down.
And then you'll have to probably log in with your Kvcore credentials that you do like when you got onto Kvcore the first time. But let me show this. So actually, hang on, I have a better idea. Okay. Oh, it's not going to let me do it. Oh, okay, whatever. Anyhow, okay, so let me show you this. I was gonna try to log in with my phone, but it's not gonna let me. Okay, so when I look at my Kvcore app, it lets me see text messages and emails that are from my smart number through Kvcore. Okay, I don't use the emails. I can just email people, like that's not a big deal. But on the text messages, let's say that I sent that text to a neighbor and they sent me a text message back that goes, hey, can you tell me how much 123 West Rainbow just sold for? And it goes to your text. You can text them back on here and say, yes, it sold for this amount. Okay. Because people always want to know what their neighbor's house sold for. They're so freaking nosy. Okay. If they text back stop, it'll show stop, and then the system will tell you the next time you log in and you try to send it, you'll just have a new person that's unsubscribed, and that's totally fine too. Okay. Now, so then I'm going to hit send, right? And I'm going to send them this information. Okay. So now I've got two, now I've already touched them twice. I'm giving them I'm introducing myself, and now I'm giving my first thing of value. Okay. Every single day in the morning, add this to your calendar. I'm going to go ahead and end this one. Go to MLS. Oh my goodness. All right. When you log into your MLS, oh, please don't say I have to tell you my password because I don't remember it. Okay, good. Yay. Okay. Go to quick search. Go to active and coming soon. Go to your subdivision. So right down here under your built. There's 15 houses in my neighborhood. Now let's make sure they're all in my neighborhood. 85249, 85249, 249, 249, 249, 249, 249, 249, 249, 249, 249, 249. Holy crap. That's a lot. Okay. Who the hell's getting all these? Oh, I know her. She's a neighbor. Gwen, get up. Chris. I know her. What is she doing in my neighborhood? Okay. All right. That's okay. Oh crap. This is going to go on YouTube. I love all of you people. Okay. Anyhow. So what I see is these are all of the active homes in my neighborhood. What that means is I can actually give this information to the people that are in my neighborhood. So this one, look, they just reduced it. Do you think people would want to know that a house in their neighborhood just reduced price? So I'm going to write down on my notebook, because I have it handy, the MLS number. Okay. And I'm going to do reduced. And that is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. Okay. All right. These are active. Ooh, price change. People always want to know when there's a price change. 618-6566. This was a price change.
Where's that MLS number? Am I missing it somewhere?
So
Probably
it's at 6. It usually starts with a 6.
Okay, I see it.
So it's like a 7-digit number. And I don't know how they come up with them. So those are all active. Oh, this is a back on the market. You think somebody would want to know if a house just came back on the market? Yep. Because they'll be like, I thought that house was sold. Nope, it's not. That's a 5, 2.5. All right, that's a new listing. All right, we've got one that's coming soon. Okay, now, what am I going to do with this information? I want to make clickbait stuff because I want these people, I've given them a little bit. So think of yourself as a drug dealer. Okay. You've given them a little bit of a fix. Okay. You've shown them what you can provide them, what value you can give. Now you have to keep delivering it. So that way, when they think of selling, you're the first person they think of because you've given them so much value. When their friends think that they're going to buy or sell a house, they want to send them to you because you're the person who sends them information all the time. Now, a lot of people want to farm neighborhoods and they want to send out mailers. The problem is I go through my mail and anything that's not an actual envelope, I throw away. So all those fancy postcards, yeah, they're great, but you know what? They get tossed. Unless it's a realtor's thing, and then I keep it and I look up their numbers and I'm like, haha, you want to try to sell me? That's so cute. And then I send them a text message or an email and I go, oh, I got your thing. Yeah, I'm actually a realtor in this neighborhood, so we're good.
And what do they say?
Nothing. They're like, oh. Okay, so what am I going to do with this information? Now I'm going to go into Kvcore and I'm going to make a squeeze page. Okay. But now instead of making a squeeze page for a market report, I'm going to make a single property squeeze page on these. Okay. So this is a single property and it says, see how it says enter listing ID or the address. So I wrote down all of these. So 316. Okay. This is, I'm going to do reduced as one of my hashtags. I'm going to put Sun Groves as one of my hashtags. And then I'm going to put squeeze page. Okay. I'm going to let them see it twice. So they get to look at this the whole time before they have to register. Why do I do that? Well, because I already have their information. I don't need to squeeze information out of them. I just want to see if they're actually going to be clicking on it. Okay. So I'm going to generate the link. I'm going to try it up here just to make sure that it works. It does. Here's the information. This is what they're going to see. Okay. And this is actually the bottom of my head. I don't know why it cuts me off like that. Okay. This is all the information. Here's all the pictures. Okay. It reduced. It was originally listed on the 24th for 547. Now we're at 536. 6 days later, a week. Okay. It's going to give them all their information. They can see everything that's on there, blah, 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 blah. Okay. It's going to give them a map of this is where it is. Here's the street view. Okay. It does say that the home is listed by someone else, but look how small it is. And it's not even bold. All right. And there's my information. Okay. It has everything on there that has to be on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Kvcore. I already have this shortened link copied in my shortcuts. I'm going to go to my smart CRM. I'm going to grab all these people. Okay. And I'm going to send them a mass text. Because look, sometimes I send emails, sometimes I send text. I mix it up. Oh my gosh, go. Check out this home in our neighborhood, Sun Groves, that was recently, or no, that recently had a price reduction. Okay, now I'm just gonna put this link in here. Now notice it's not blue like a normal hyperlink. That's totally fine. Once the text goes through, it will be a hyperlink. Okay. Now, obviously I sent this to text and it says 181 people are not going to get this. Okay. So maybe that's not the best way I want to send it. Okay. But I'm just going to go ahead and send it. I can follow it up with an email. Same way. Cancel. Are you sure? Yes, I want to cancel. I'm going to send a mass email. Yes, I'm going to put all capital letters in the subject. Why? Because I want it to stand out. Recently reduced price home in Sun Groves. I'm going to do hi. I'm going to do my little son lead. Why is that? Hang on. First name. Let's see. I'm going to say I was looking at the inventory this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whatever, and noticed we have a reduced in price home in our neighborhood. Here's the link. Sorry, I have to move you all around. Here's the link to view. Whoops. If you know someone who is trying to move in the neighborhood and wants a good deal, this might be the one. Pass along my information and I can schedule a showing for them. Then you have to give them your information. Okay. Now, there's only one thing missing. The link. I didn't add the link. Okay. So I'm going to go to the little links, put it on here. I'm going to do reduced home in Sun Groves. Save. Now, not only am I providing them value, but I'm also providing value to the people that they're friends with that want to get in the neighborhood, right? Because who wouldn't want to pick their own neighbor? Okay. I would do the exact same thing for a price change or a back on the market. Okay. Those are ways that you can give them some value, give them some information. Okay. And I'm not going to say it's easy because I know it's easy for me, but some people have a little bit of trouble, but it's a cost effective. And once you've created it a couple times, it's the same thing. Okay. Now, as you all get your neighborhood Facebook pages up and ready, let me show you this. We're going to start doing this, but we're going to do it in a different way. We're going to do it with a landing page, and this is why. So I love squeeze pages because they get the job done. However, there's no way to see how many people clicked on it or how many viewed it. There's a way to know how many clicked on it because they come in your database. Okay. But there's no way to know how many have actually like viewed it. So let me go to Sun Groves. Oh my gosh, just go to the freaking group, visit group. Come in for a visit. Oh, I don't want to post anything. Okay. Okay. All right. So I'm going to search real quick for my name. Okay. So this was a landing page that I created, super easy. And what it was what had just sold. Now we actually represented the buyer. You don't have to represent anyone to be able to tell people in the neighborhood, hey, this just sold. Okay. So this was the post. Hey neighbors, super excited for our buyers. It should have said truth be told. Okay. It was late. Truth be told, Chris and I actually looked at this house back in 2021. That's not a lie. Okay. It was listed for sale in 2021. I wanted this house so bad, but we were priced out. Like it was more than we could afford at the time. So check this out. In May 2021, it sold for X number. I'm not going to tell them how much it sold for yet. And then in April, it sold for this amount. Yeah, you got to click on the link to see this one. Okay. So when they click on here, it takes them to this landing page. Okay. I tell them what just sold. This is the address. This is the house. This is the demographics of it. I give them some value to show them, hey, look what, I know what I'm talking about. Like I'm the agent you want to use because I'm giving you all the information. This is how many houses have sold in our neighborhood in January, February, March, April. This is how many houses. This is the average price of house. Oh, there was a jump in, it went down. Yeah, it went down because there were smaller homes and Open Door was actually buying them up. Okay. Didn't say anything bad about Open Door. I just gave some facts. They can ask their own questions and infer on their own. But looky here, January, the average price was $550. Now we're to $652. It's gone up $102,000 in less than 4 months. Okay. Now it says, what did this house sell for? Oh, you want that information? You got to click on this email. Okay. So they put their email in, they put their cell phone number in. I don't care because guess what? I already have their information. I just want to know that they clicked on it. They click on it. And now I have a campaign that sends them a text message because I've got their cell phone number here that says this house sold for this amount. Then I send them a text that's, and there's like a call to action that says like, can you believe it? Or like, can you believe that our market's gone up this much in less than a year? And then I ask them, would you like a CMA on your house? If they say yes, then I create a CMA form. If they say no, I don't create a CMA form. If they don't say anything, totally fine. Now let me show you this. This is why I like these. So, landing page. So whenever you build a landing page, you should have like a text message on here. Look how many people saw it. 264 people. There were actually 12 neighbors who clicked on it. And I can't say with certainty, but I think the new listing that we just got in Sungroves came from this landing page. Because it's just kind of weird that they just so happened and now they want to sell their house. So I like these. So what you do is you create the landing page and it's super easy to create a landing page. Once you all get your Facebook group up, then I can show you how to do those. Okay. And then you just pop it on the Facebook page. Hey, you want to see what just sold, or you want to see what just listed, or you want to see whatever, you put it up there. And then we just build out a campaign for that landing page that says, the button will say, what is this? What's the sale price? And then, yeah, that's it.
Okay. I'm looking to farm another neighborhood because mine's super tiny.
Mhm.
And they already have a Facebook page. Can I just create those and throw them on their Facebook page?
Hang on a second. What neighborhood is it?
Castlegate?
That you said they already have a neighborhood Facebook group?
They do.
Is it Cast? Oh, wow. They have a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see. This one has,
I think I'm with community.
this one?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Who are the admins? Well, Gary Castle, he lives in Washington.
What?
Amanda something. Is that a neighbor? Is that a school by y'all?
It's a neighborhood that I used to live in.
No, but is that a elementary school that's over there?
Yeah, that's in the neighborhood.
Okay. She doesn't look like a real estate agent. Let's see who this guy is. Oh, he's a window cleaning company. Okay, so this is what you do. You reach out to this guy. Okay, this Ryan Olson guy, because he's one of the admins. And you say, hey, I noticed that you were on the Castlegate community Facebook page. And he's gonna be like, yeah, and be like, oh, I saw that you also own your own window cleaning company. Do you do residential or commercial? If he says I do commercial, be like, oh, well, I'm actually a real estate agent. And are you in this is your old neighborhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just say, hey, you know what? We just moved out of that neighborhood. But I'm still, like working to help a lot of people who live in the neighborhood because they're dear friends of mine. If I have any clients that I come across that need to have their windows cleaned, maybe like they're moving into a house with a smoker, make up whatever you have to, okay, to be his new friend. Be like, hey, could I refer business to you? Then I would reach out to the other two, be like, hey, are you like the main admin for this page? And if he says yes, be like, okay, would it be okay if I added some value? Like, hey, here's a market report for the neighborhood. Here is, what's just listed or what just sold. Would that be okay? And just ask him, see what he thinks. But first, butter him up and see how you can help his business.
Okay.
But yeah. Yeah, I would totally do that. Yeah, because they've already got 3,000 members in that group. So that would be silly to start a new group. But
Mhm.
no one none of the admins look like realtors. He's not. I mean, I don't know what real estate agent would have that. That didn't sound right. That was mean. Okay, let's see. I mean, if she's a real estate agent, she's undercover.
Yeah.
So no, I would reach out to that guy. What was his name? Ryan Olson. Yeah. Do I have any mutual friends with him? Nope. Okay. All right, I'm going to stop sharing now.